Yep, I think Chanley has some breaking news in this case. Chanley, is there an arrest here?
There is. I just checked my Twitter feed. The GBI tweeted while we were playing that package about the case that Gregory and Travis McMichael have been arrested for the murder of Ahmaud Arbery. And there will be a press conference tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., Brunswick, Georgia, to announce all of the details. So that is the breaking news within minutes, Vinny.
Wow. Whoa.
Wow is right.
There's an arrest. We're talking about grand juries. We're talking about investigations. And we're all saying, isn't it pretty simple? And now we've got an arrest. All right, so the two men in the car are arrested. The one with the videotape not arrested. The two in the car with the gun. Chanley?
Yes, that is correct. So Gregory McMichael is the man that you see in the bed of the white pickup truck with the handgun. The one that tussles with Ahmaud, Travis McMichael, who was the driver of that white pickup truck, who shoots the gunshots killing Ahmaud, is Travis McMichael. He was also arrested. There is no word in the tweet that I see that they arrested the person actually filming the video at that time.
Okay, so, whew, game changer. Let's get some reaction. Ted, I didn't go to you yet. Ted, let's start with you. We're in one place, and now we're in a completely different place right now.
Yeah, what's sad is that there are people in that rural community right now in Georgia going, look, I don't believe it. They've arrested them. It's disgusting. The world saw the video, and outside agencies saw the video, the GBI, the FBI, and they're arrested. These prosecutors, these police officers in this county had this video for months and interpreted it totally different and said, well, look, he kind of does go. It is a hunt. You know, there's in hunting, you do something called a drive, where some of the hunters drive the prey into the other hunters who are lying in wait. You watch this video, and that's what comes to mind to me. It is absolutely disgusting, and thank goodness outside agencies have taken this thing over. Yeah, a game changer here, Ashley.
Yeah, is it ever? Especially what Chanley just said, murder. Okay, not manslaughter, murder. And I'm just going off of, like, this is breaking news, so I don't want to overstep my bounds here. But if that is murder, then we really need to talk about what their defense is going to be. And if they were, bringing up the citizen's arrest, and if they're bringing up, self-defense, just look at the pictures. I never once see that shotgun pointing at anyone but Ahmaud. I never see that shotgun out of the McMichaels' hands. I never see anyone in imminent danger other than Ahmaud. So that's going to be a real hard one for jurors to get over if this goes to trial. And I still think that citizen's arrest is a big, big part of it, because you need to figure out if they actually could be in the situation they are in by pulling a gun on someone in the first place, right? Because you can't just go and pull a gun on anyone and then when it goes south, claim that your self-defense rights kick in. There are responsibilities as a gun owner in America that you must apply. I was a card-carrying member of the NRA. I was a gun owner, and I know full well you have unbelievable responsibility when you use it. So this is going to be a fascinating case, and I can't believe some of the things that I've discovered, which I'm going to tell you at 9, about that citizen's arrest, especially if you're going to bring a weapon into it.
You know, Julie Grant, in Georgia, there's no premeditation. It's malice murder and felony murder. That's what prosecutors usually go with. And I'm looking at this videotape, and I see arguments for both. I think there's a potential to be indicted for malice murder and for felony murder. The felony being the assault with the weapon, and then the death ensues as a result. So, putting this all together, this is a huge game changer. Tells us a lot about what the public pressure can do on a case, and what happens when you take a case away from a small, closed community and show it to the rest of, not even to the rest of the world, just the rest of the state of Georgia.
Yes, Vinny, eyes on the evidence. To me, that's really what happened. Just in maybe a 48-hour news cycle, really, is what we're looking at. All the eyes around the world that looked at this piece of evidence that is going to be critical in this prosecution. To me, yes, that is exactly what happened. My reaction to this tonight, it's about time some people figured out when to come in and out of the rain, because this happened on February 23rd. That young man gunned down in broad daylight. In this video that is absolutely atrocious. And to me, I can't understand how it looks the way it does, like they're waiting for him. Like a trap was set. I love the analogy Ted put out there about the hunting analogy. Yes, waiting for him. This isn't a hot pursuit at all to me. A hot pursuit, you think about a homeowner chasing a burglar that broke into their house out of the home and apprehending them in the street until police get there. That's a hot pursuit. That's a citizen's arrest that's proper. This, to me, is baffling and quite disgusting. So kudos to the swift action after this video was displayed for the world, Vinny.
And as Chanley said, there's a press conference tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. to make the announcements all relative to this. But this is a major, major development. This now goes from, okay, what's happening in this investigation to, okay, now we get into the mode of we're starting to track a potential trial here and where this case should be tried, how it should be tried, who's going to be trying it. Here's the thing, though, Ted. I don't think we get to this point unless that video is leaked. If that video was not set free, and this is why I believe in open records. I believe in the sunshine laws they have down in Florida, because sunshine is a disinfectant. You open up those records, you open up some of this evidence to the public, and guess what happens? You know, things get cleaned up to a certain extent. You can't hide what's happening. You can't mislead people about what the evidence is or is not. Because in that letter that was written, he's talking about, yeah, I saw the video. And then you're like, oh, there's a video and he saw it, so it must not, you know. Then we saw the video, Ted.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, the fact that there was a video out there and you think, well, if they saw the video and there was not enough there to arrest these guys, it means the video was either inconclusive or it showed actually something different. And then the video comes out, it's completely different. Who released this video? Apparently a local attorney did in the area. Don't know what his motivation was to release that video, but boy, it really in an instant changed everything.
And the public pressure, Ashley, this is one that, yeah, we saw Joe Biden was talking about it. President Trump was talking about it. The governor of Georgia was outraged by what he saw in it. And I think that's kind of like a wake-up call. I think sometimes you feel like you can kind of, you know, you're kind of tucked away in this part where no one really bothers us. And all of a sudden, the things open up. Things open up. And open records are so important to our system. And it's not just, oh, let's look at it. No, let's look at it and make sure the system is working and make sure that things like a suspect who is connected to the prosecutor's office doesn't get any different treatment than anyone else would get.
Yeah, well, listen, I think we've all covered enough cases that show us they become cases when video surfaces. And then the outrage that follows oftentimes is the driver of charging. We've had plenty of cases around the country, especially involving unarmed black men who end up dead, who go uncharged until there's some disinfectant that shows up on the internet called a video. So this video, I think, is the driver not only of what we just witnessed, Chanley's breaking news, that there are charges, murder charges, but I think it's also going to be the thing that jurors can't get past, right, if it goes to trial. This is really, really hard to get past because you see the actions sort of start to finish. I know some of it plays off camera. That's oftentimes troublesome for people. But the majority of the action plays before your very eyes, okay? And in a court of law, you can't claim that someone's altered the video like we do on Facebook. It's different. This is the evidence. The police have it. We've seen it now. They'll see it again. And it's going to be irrefutable for a lot of people.
And I think what's going to turn out to be very ironic for the defendants in this case is that the same fact of this connection to law enforcement down there that seemingly bought them some time and protected them and shielded them is now going to be a real problem, because now everything else will be looked at skeptically as to what happened before and why it happened. You'll no longer be afforded those protections. You'll be treated like everyone else, but perhaps with an extra scoop of scrutiny. So big breaking news, folks. There's now an arrest in the Ahmaud Arbery shooting in Georgia. A big press conference tomorrow morning. We're going to talk more about it tonight, of course. And Ted, Julie, and Ashley will be standing by as well, and Chanley with updates on all the breaking news tonight. So big, big news. As I said off the top, see, this is what we cover, the world of justice. When it happens, you'll hear about it right here on Court TV. When we come back, Ted Rollins has some more information about what's happening with Lori Vallow Daybell and her family.